My mom was a phoenix, but couldn't hatch eggs. So after she had me, she dumped me in a chicken coop down in the mortal realm to hatch. She stood there staring at a bunch of chirping baby chicks and completely blanked. Oh no, I can't tell which one's mine. So she just grabbed the cutest one and left. 100 years later, word got around that there was a dumb phoenix in the clan who couldn't fly and spent her days hunting for worms. And somehow, a divine chicken had shown up in the flock. One that could fly, run, and breathe fire. Inside a crumbling temple, I was sneaking a snack, munching on red-hot charcoal. Oh my god, you're eating that again? A massive hen stood with her wings crossed, glaring down at me like she owned the place. This was Hua Dajie, Juju's adoptive chicken mom. Hua Dajie reached out with her wingtip and pointed at the sad, patchy fuzz on Juju's back with total disgust. Look at yourself. How old are you? You look like a freshly hatched quail. How many times do I gotta tell you? Eat worms. Worms make feathers grow. Then she snatched up a fat, juicy worm in her beak and shoved it right in Juju's face. Here, baby girl, try this. Super crunchy. My stomach flipped. I shook my head so fast it was basically a rattle toy, then spun around and hugged my precious charcoal for dear life. Wadaji took one look at my I'd rather die face and let out a furious crow. You little brat, you're gonna end up malnourished. Right then, a spine-chilling crack, crack, crack came from outside, like 100 bones grinding together. Wadajie's expression went cold. She dropped the nagging mom act instantly. Every feather on her body stood on end as she pulled Juju under her wings. Corpse fiends, get down! Before the words even landed, 7 or 8 corpse fiends came stumbling in, skin blackish blue, eyes glowing with eerie green flames. The one in front let out a raspy roar and lunged. Wadajie's eyes sharpened. She didn't back down, she charged. One massive wing smacked the fiend right across the face. Crack! Its head spun a full 180, and it dropped like a log. But there were too many. 3 more swarmed her in seconds. Wadajie swung left and right, dust flying everywhere. Then one of them shot out a claw, going straight for Wadajie's back. I panicked and screamed, "Mom! Watch out!" Except what came out wasn't a scream. It was a tiny burst of flame and it hit that fiend dead on. The flame was small, but it spread like gasoline. Whoosh! The whole temple filled with the smell of scorched meat and burning leaves. The other fiends froze up too, completely thrown off by what just happened. In that split second, a flash of sword light sliced in from the entrance out of nowhere. Every fiend surrounding Wadajie froze. Then their upper halves slid clean off at the waist, cut smooth as glass. A figure in black iron armor stepped in through the light, sword in hand. He scanned the body parts on the floor, then his gaze landed on the corner. On a tiny, trembling little chick clutching half a piece of charcoal. How is there a chicken this ugly in the world, and it breathes fire? Wait, is the fire energy I've been tracking this mangy little bird? Xie Wuwang let out a sigh and sheathed his sword. But Huadajie's feathers were standing straight up, locked on this guy, every muscle tense. This human is dangerous, way more dangerous than all those fiends put together. But Xie Wuwang ignored the battle-ready hen entirely. He reached into his coat and pulled out a deep crimson crystal, holding it flat in his palm. Here, little one, this is for you. That move made Huadajie's heart leap into her throat. The second that crystal appeared, my eyes locked on. A scent hit me, so rich, so intense, crawling straight into my nose. 10,000 times better than the hottest charcoal I'd ever chewed. Huadajie was stomping in place. Juju, don't take food from a human, it could be poisoned. But Juju wasn't hearing any of it. She dropped her charcoal, scrambled over, and gave that crystal a little peck. Pure fire energy surged through every inch of her body. It felt like someone who hadn't eaten in 3 days just face-planted into an all-you-can-eat buffet. Every hollow inch of her filled up with warmth. That was amazing! Hey human, can I come with you? I want more! She latched both little claws onto his armored boots and refused to let go. His boots smell amazing too. Huadajie stood there with her beak wide open. She nearly choked. My daughter just got bought out for one snack. Xie Wuwang looked down at the tiny creature death gripping his boot. Odd. The cold toxin in his body was actually fading since this little thing latched on, and why did he feel so drawn to it? Maybe he should take it back and figure this out. All right, keep up. I'm taking you both with me. Huadajie hesitated, but one look at her completely sold-out daughter, then at that blood-stained sword in the man's hand, and she strutted right after him without missing a beat. Fine, he's decent-looking, clearly loaded, beats living in this dump-eating maggots, let's call it a long-term meal ticket. Broken Hope City, one of the last human strongholds left on this wasteland. At the towering gate, the guards spotted Xie Wuwang and snapped to attention immediately. General Xie, you're back! But when they looked behind him, their faces went weird. A big, proud hen strutting along, and a scrawny, half-feathered chick dangling from the general's boot. One guard couldn't help but whisper, "General, are these your new battle pets?" Xie Wuwang kept a straight face and said 5 words. "Emergency food supply." He didn't say it loud, but everyone around heard it just fine. Huadajie stumbled mid-step and nearly wiped out. Her comb went white with rage. "You're the food supply! Your whole family's the food supply!" Meanwhile, Juju was happily pecking at Xie Wuwang's armor with her little golden beak. His armor tastes amazing too. Late that night, Xie Wuwang carried the sleeping Juju to his bed as usual. Her tiny body radiated a gentle warmth, the kind that felt almost pure. Whenever she was close, the cold toxin he'd built up from years of slaying corpse fiends slowly melted away. He looked down at her sleeping face and gently ran his hand over her sparse little feathers. "Little Juju, You're something else. I honestly don't know if bringing you here was the right call. 10 days later, a guard rushed into the quarters of Deputy Officer Liu Ruyan. Ma'am, General Z brought back a strange bald chicken. Word is it won't eat bugs or meat, only burnt charcoal, and the general's been sleeping with it in his arms every night. Xie Wuwang, are you serious right now? I've been throwing myself at you for ages, and a chicken beats me? Her words dropped. She fixed the guard with a cold, cutting stare. Go to the black market, get me some good charcoal and a poison herb. Mix them together and feed it to that little bird. I want to see how Xie Wuwang reacts when that chicken drops dead. The next morning in Xie Wuwang's courtyard, Juju was taking a casual stroll. Then she spotted it, a nearly perfect piece of charcoal sitting in the corner. She glanced around, made sure nobody was watching, then bolted over and swallowed it whole. Hidden in the shadows nearby, Liu Ruyan watched Juju eat up the poisoned charcoal, a cold smile creeping across her lips. Eat up, little thing, enjoy your last meal. But minutes passed, and Juju didn't writhe in agony like expected. She just let out a satisfied burp. Liu Ruyan stared at that unharmed little bird in silence. Something cold crept up inside her. That's no mutant chicken. That thing is a monster. As time went on, the sky over Broken Hope City grew darker. Ever since the blood moon rose 10 years ago and turned countless humans into mindless corpse fiends, humanity was facing a brand new threat. A mysterious plague spreading through the city with zero warning. At first, the infected just coughed and felt weak. But within 3 days, dark web-like veins would crawl across their skin. And then they'd die in agony. Every healer in the city was stumped. Despair spread faster than the rotting air. In the council hall, the elders were pacing in circles. The white-haired one among them was Elder Zhao. General, we can't keep waiting! Elder Zhao slammed the table, face twisted with grief. Over 30 people have died already. If we don't do something, this city's going to be a ghost town.